Hey Trevor, I'm doing cool and filming it right now. There's a pelican soaring with me. Look at that. You ever flown through a cloud before? This is what a cloud feels like. They're kind of warm and like a little... We're doing it! Look at all the birds.
I'm making my hair helmet compatible.
It's recording. What was I gonna say? I've taken you tandem a bunch of times now on this trip, and I feel like I want to make a video about it. Not only because it'll be fun, and I'm gonna use the fact that you're attractive to get views on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, explaining.
Yeah, do I have your consent?
You have my full consent.
Yeah. See that? That's ethical filmmaking. We've gone on tandem a few times, and we've been kind of in a situation where we've almost been able to soar a bunch of times. And I shut the motor off one time, and you were like, I like this a lot.
Yeah, it's sick.
Today, I'm going to take Clara up on Lee's 41-meter wing, and we're gonna go try to soar it with the motor. Like, we're gonna shut the motor off. All right, let's go. Hi, I'm Judson on a beach in Mexico, and today's episode is about tandem flying. Clara is about to go flying tandem with me. So people, I think, are a little bit curious about how the tandem setup works, so let me explain it to you. There's two extra components to a normal three, really, because you're here, but two physical, non-animated components. Component number one is these. These are the tandem spreader bars. These attach me to Clara. Now Clara just has on my regular free flight paragliding harness. You can really use any one to do this, but what happens is this. Usually I would connect my paraglider straight to my paramotor right here with these carabiners, but instead I'm gonna attach these bars, and then Clara attaches these bars to herself in her harness. Sweet. And now we're attached to each other, and this bar creates this intermediate hang point for both of us so that we're balanced correctly and spaced appropriately. It's very strong webbing, and it makes a triangle. That's how we hook it up. A big shout out to Van and Ain't No Joke, Lee, for lending me his 41-meter Gin Fuse 3. We've been doing tandems on a 34-meter wing that's like 10 years old. It's great for the motor, but it's horrible at soaring. And this is kind of like the gold standard of tandem paragliders these days. And it will be great for soaring. Okay, Clara and I have Cena mesh helmets. I'm talking to Clara and also to you, YouTube. We're gonna walk towards the ocean, kind of sidestep. I gotta sprawl out these lines. That's good right there. We're probably gonna get slid on takeoff a lot. Slide with it. I'm gonna run us up to full power. Okay, we're making full power. Trimmers are set to their neutral position. It's definitely my first time flying a Fuse 3 in Mexico. All right, you ready? I'll pull this wing up. Just hold your ground. I'll shape the flights. Okay, see that line that's kind of slack? Pull on it. Thank you. All right, ready to go? We're gonna turn. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's the difference. It's so big. We're so slow. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working really well. Look at all the birds. Oh yeah, this is a good one. How do you feel?
I love it. It's so much nicer.
Marshall's over here on his free flight wing seems to be doing something. 41 meters of fabric. Will it cut it? Yes! Yes! We're doing it! This is the spot!
Sick. It's so flippy.
Yes! This is free flying. Except I got you here with a motor. But look, we're going up, like, pretty significantly without a motor. Wow! Look at all those birds! I've never tandem soared before, let alone tandem motor soared. Like, this is cool. What would you rate me on TripAdvisor?
What are the TripAdvisor ratings?
Professionalism, punctuality, quality of experience.
Like out of 5, out of 10.
Oh, 7.5.
I would give you a 7.5.
You'd give me a full 7.5?
Out of 7.5, yeah.
Whoa. Why?
Why?
Was it the punctuality?
It could be the punctuality. I might be a little biased.
So like right here for some reason is like a really boosty area. Yes, yes, let's go. Oh, there's like nothing more satisfying than that feeling of just like going up from wind. I don't know why it feels so good, but it just does. Oh, thank you, Lee. Shout out Lee again for the freaking fuse. Perfect glider for this little endeavor. Like you feel it on the glider. Like you can feel on one side, it'll pull harder, and you just like pull brake on that side and it just like rips you up. That's a good feeling. These toggles be squeaky, Clara.
Squeaky toggles back there.
Squeaky yogglers. Oh, maybe we're getting into what the birds were finding. Now we're way up here, and we're penetrating forward. Going up and going forward without the motor is the best. Wow, that is just scenic over there. That just kind of looks like a postcard of something. Postcards of Mexico. I feel like I've done a guided meditation from YouTube before, and they're like describing this. Like, imagine a white sand beach at sunset. It's like this exactly. And here we are, IRL on our little kite, on our sail.
Pretty big kite.
One thing to note that's interesting, you'll notice that we don't go as fast forward the closer we are to the ridge. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The further we get out, the faster we go forwards. That's called compression. Like, air is compressible, and it not only just hits this mountain and goes up, it squishes a little bit and compresses when it hits it because there's resistance. And then when it comes over the top, accelerates in a zone called the compression zone. That's why you can kind of like get blown over the back in conditions that aren't faster than your glider, because you get into that compression. But we are fully slow on the glider right now. Like, we have the entire speed range to accelerate and get the heck out of Dodge. And we also have a motor, which is kind of a life hack compared to most paragliding endeavors where you don't. The sunset is unreal. It's so pretty here. I feel like you always get desensitized to where you are after a little while, and you end up being like, I'm just used to it. But like, dude, this is so pretty. There's a sailboat in the sunset, like a move. That sunset's going. Here we go. Here it is. Boost. I want to get into that rip one more time, and then I'm gonna restart us, I think, and we're gonna start going home. That wasn't hard. We made it back from the soaring spot, and there's just this cloud deck at, I don't know, 3,500 feet. Claire's getting like the best tandem ever, because not only is this one of the most scenic, no, this is easily the most scenic tandem I've ever taken somebody on. This is also the first time I've taken somebody soaring on tandem. This is also the very rare occasion that I've taken somebody over clouds on tandem. It's just like one of those days, dude. This is really pretty. Like, really, really, really pretty. This is so cool. You ever flown through a cloud before? This is what a cloud feels like. They're kind of warm and like a little wet.
Press the button! Press the button! Hold it! We pretty much ran out of gas. I just wanted to get as high as possible and glide for as long as possible. That
That was really cool.
was kind of it. That was